Hello, 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 hello. What's up, guys? It's been a bit. RJ, sadly, you're not first. You are second, according to my screen here. Sean Doan is first. You're a little slow. It is Wednesday, my dudes. I am tired. Very tired, but you know what? That's okay. It's okay to be tired. Remurf. Rocky Mountain happens. Man, what a great event. That was amazing. I had such a great time watching from my bed. Thanks, American Airlines. So, for those who don't know, I was intended to go to Rocky Mountain this year. I had everything booked. Everything was booked. We were ready to go. We were on the plane. Mitch and I were on the plane to go to Rocky Mountain this year. And they held us on the plane for 8 hours. Mind you, they gave us opportunities to get off the plane. What happened was there was really, really bad weather that occurred in the Philadelphia area. And like tornadoes touched down in Jersey, kind of thing. But no one told us that. We were on the middle of the tarmac for eight hours. We were given opportunities to get off the plane, but nobody told us that there was extreme weather. They just said because of weather. They didn't tell us how bad the weather was. If someone told me a tornado had touched down in Jersey, I would have gotten off the plane way sooner. But they didn't tell us that. And so we didn't get to make it to Rocky Mountain. Even if I tried to find an alternative flight, it would not have worked out. The soonest flight to Rocky Mountain would have been Sunday at noon. And by the time we would have gotten to Rocky Mountain, the event would have been over. But I have some wonderful news. I have some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful news. So, sadly, yes, I missed Rocky Mountain. But an event that I was planning to miss out on originally is now on the docket for this year. So originally, I was not going to make it to Open Sauce, but this year, I'll be making it to Open Sauce. The question is, am I going to Open Sauce as Positron? Or something else? You'll find out. That is gonna be the fun question. I transferred the flight credits from my flight to Rocky Mountain to a flight to Open Sauce. So my flight's paid for. But yeah, I might be I might be sponsored by another entity. We shall see. It'll be very fun if what I hope to come true comes true. But we'll see. Let's see who's here. We got Sean, RJ, Jason, Nathan, Elo Sync, and Mad Al. I hope you all are doing wonderful today. We got 2 spools of Filament to give away today, so we're gonna be doing that later. I gotta catch up. I got some other cool news, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to announce a new role of mine, a new very important role. If you go to r/Prusa3D on Reddit, I want you to look at the list of moderators. Just look at the list. I don't know. They added this one insane guy to the list of moderators. Like, I don't. Why did they add Joseph Prusa? Like, man. Oh, no. Yes. So if you haven't looked, I, Nomad's Galaxy, am now a moderator for the Prusa 3D subreddit. By an individual of sorts. Yeah, I'm gonna be helping moderate it, helping just not necessarily clean it up, but just give it some love and attention that it probably needs. So I'm very happy, very much looking forward to that. That's gonna be a fun process. Now you can ban people for no reason. You have excuse neckbeard. Oh fuck. Yeah, no, I'm very, very excited, very happy about that, and I am very much just looking forward to being part of that moderation team. You need to grow your neck beard out. No, one day I'll grow my beard out. Like I do want to do a Gandalf beard once. So 1 year I'll just grow my beard out for a whole year. Like one of my birthdays I'll decide to start doing it, and then the next. You know what? How about this? When I turn 30, that's when we'll do it. I'll turn 30, and then for my 30th birthday, that's it. No more trimming. And then we'll see how it turns out when I'm 31. Wait, damn, not even 30? No, AZ3D. I just turned 28. Literally last week, I turned 28. I'm a 97 kid. I was born in the late 90s. But I'm proud of it, you know? We had good times in the 90s. What I like to say is that I'm still a 90s kid, even though I was born in 97, because I did not get the latest and greatest technology as it came out. I got technology that was a generation old. So like I grew up with the original Game Boy, because we would get our consoles and stuff from hand-me-down stores. So I got the original Game Boy, and that's what I grew up on, which was awesome because by the time I got my hands on the consoles, there was already a ton of stuff available for them. It was great. I was happy. You know, I grew up on the N64. I grew up on the GameCube, Xbox, all of that. And I grew up without the internet. I mean, I did grow up with the internet, but I remember not having the internet like that. I remember having to look things up in phone books. I remember having to learn how to find things in an almanac and in an encyclopedia, in a library, and how to learn the Dewey Decimal System so that I could find what I needed. And you know, the classic days of don't trust everything you read on the internet. And, you know, not being allowed to cite Wikipedia, even though Wikipedia is like fully fine nowadays. So yeah, I've been through the ringer. I've been through all of that. But anyway, let's do this. Hop over to here. This is who we have on the bench today. Fermi. No, that is exposure. We're gonna turn that up. Zoom out. So this is one of my Prusa minis. So what we're gonna be doing today is very simple. We're gonna be upgrading the extruder. That's it. We're just upgrading the extruder. We have this Bondtech one that we're gonna be putting in. We ordered this on stream a few streams ago. But yeah, we're gonna be installing this Bondtech and following along with that guide. That's gonna be fun. Conan the Librarian, right? Hello, Steven. Welcome. I remember not having to dial area codes. Dude, I remember not having to dial area codes. I just see signage that doesn't include the area code, which is sad because now it's like, wait, I'm sorry, your signage says this, but what number am I supposed to call? Because nowadays in my area, it's so blended with the area codes, it's like, bruh. Yeah, Taylor did have a really awesome Bondtech tour, and I have to watch it. So why is this camera in the bottom left so dull? Oh shoot, I need to pull out keyboard, and we gotta open up Parsec to fix that. All right, 1 second. I connect to the Mac. In fact, I gotta swap screens here. Yoink. The secret to how I do my live stream setup is that I have a Mac that does my video ingestion, however you say that. And it works great, except for when one of the cameras decides to be really, like, terrible contrast. All right, dynamic range, high dynamic range, high dynamic range. There we go. Thank you. Bump up. No, leave contrast normal. That's it is, where is it? Brightness. Set that to 80%. There we go. Now you can see things there, which you can't see right now because of how I do this. All right, so we bring that back up, click on that button there, and now when I go back to live view, there we go. So yeah, literally, if I do this real quick, this is the secret. Everything is here. This is, you know, a whole desktop, and I'm just capture carding it. So the Mac doesn't have to do any encoding. It just has to show the images, and then I could just pull that in, and, you know, everything just works. This is how I divide encoding amongst my machines. So now my desktop that's actually encoding everything, it just has to worry about my standard webcam feed and then the disk feed. It doesn't have to do any of the software stuff for the camera controls. It's great. I love the setup. Hi, Callie. Oh, hello, Callie. You're stepping on the keyboard. Please don't do that. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi, HQ14212. How's it going? Sorry, Callie has decided to invade the stream here. Give her a moment. She needs some loving. Look at, like, there's all this space under here. TJL, what's up? Welcome. Are you content? No? Hello. Routing my XY belts. Now I'm looking for a good vid. Oh, for Positron? Yeah, my stream that covers how to do it really well. Callie, I love you. Can you get down? Can you get down? No? You don't want to get down? I need to get to, you know what? We're just gonna start. We don't have to wait for Callie here. Okay. We'll just get started with this. This is what it's like working with Callie in the workshop. I'll start working on something for a bit, and then I suddenly have her in my face. And I just have to start working around her. And that's fine. Callie is cute. Well, actually, I am very happy to say, so one thing that we're doing moving forward with Positron, so we've started getting into some PCB design. Because we're working on the 3.3. And one of the Easter eggs that we are putting in is Callie. Callie is going to be an Easter egg in our PCB designs. Just a little image of her, because she gets in your face all the time, and it's really cute. So I decided that Callie is going to be our Easter egg for our PCB designs. I thought that'd just be fun. Okay, take that out. That out. It is warm down here. that out. Put that off. Okay. I need to unclamshell this. So I'm just gonna start pulling on screws here and seeing what happens. I will be doing this with a guide at some point, but honestly, it's a drop-in replacement, so I don't really need the guide, but I will be looking at a guide soon. This should come apart. Oh, right, we need to do this one too. There we go. All right. Now, these, remove it from odor. Okay. There we go. Now I need to grab some snips. Snip these. Go. Do you think Bondtech will make an MK4 upgrade? No. Bondtech has no real necessity to. One, no, I don't think so, and it is mostly because Bondtech is likely getting more money by making by licensing their hardware to the Prusa system right now. Because if they were to try and upgrade or create a replacement, you'd essentially there's a lot. There's a lot that goes into the MK4 toolhead, and I don't think that currently there's any easy way to just upgrade it. So no, I don't think there's going to be a Bondtech upgrade for the MK4. Because the next shooter is pretty solid. I don't think the next shooter is going to change anytime soon. Okay, so there's a tiny little guy right there. Just take that guy off. Yeah, I think Prusa did a good job. I'm happy with the next shooter. I don't really have any issues with it. Like, I wish I could use the next shooter on Positron really bad. I love it. Second, let me. There we go. I can actually see what I'm doing on the screen. Okay, let's pull this out. Now, let's see. What the hell? Bondtech, your set screw's not going in. Alright. There's no... Well, I'm not looking at any instructions, so I can't say that there's no instruction on where to put this. I'm just gonna wing it. pretty sure that is the right spot. Feels like it's the right spot. And it's meshing with the teeth. Nah, it's a little too hot. Okay, so move this down. Go. So very much positron-like with just a hair between ears. We're just gonna slide that on there. Just take a gander. Which way does this? Okay. 3D Meg Vince, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's sandwich these together. And that's spinning correctly. Oh. Oh no, this is backwards. Okay, so we're gonna take this off and flip it. Cody, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're just gonna flip that this way around. I should probably be reading instructions on how to do this, but this is not my first extruder. Just my first contact. Okay, that is much better. Yeah, that's actually, that is properly interfacing there. I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the actual gear meshing. Okay, that could be brought up just a tad. There's probably like you need to do it exactly this many millimeters from the shaft. Preciseness is for nerds. Me, I wing things. Okay, that's good. Happy with that. Okay, so now I presume, because it doesn't really come with much of its own hardware. You take these. No? Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Hold on. That goes there. And that goes there. Okay. Came in a little late. What mods we're working on? We're adding this Bondtech extruder to the Prusa Mini. Bondtech, did you provide me with the hardware for this? Did not? Oh yeah, no, you totally did. Where did I put it? Uh-oh. Oh, where did I put it? Oh wait, this is it. Oh, yeah. Wait, why'd you guys give me another one of these? What? I have another tooth thing. I don't know why. Oh, because the one I installed is not Bondtech. That's not Bondtech at all. Oops. I'll explain why I'm currently stripping it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I mean, it will work. It will work. It works. It's just that's not the Bondtech gear. Oh, no. Did I really just screw this up? like royally screw this up. Oh, this is why you don't just put random gears on your desk. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't just leave random gears on your desk that look to be the correct gearing. This is what happens. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. You put on the non-Bondtech gear that is not... Oh, no, it's not coming off. That's rounded. I don't know if I can get this gear out. It's fine. It's fine. It's a knockoff Bondtech. This meshes with the gears. It will do. Damn, how did I miss that? How did I completely miss that? Oh, I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid right now. Drive a star bit into it? I can try. Ah! Nope. I just stabbed myself. Try one more time. Nope, that's rounded. Alright, well, that's just in there forever. Fine. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Again, it's spinning. So it's working. It's just, it's definitely not the right gear. God, I feel dumb. So dumb. Hey, OneRaz, welcome. Also, Zybertech, welcome as well. I didn't say hi. And Steven, welcome, 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 everyone. What Wix Central? How's it going? Go, that's one of those in. Why did you cut your posi belt in half? Yeah, you screwed up. There's only one belt. And... no, they screwed up. Yeah. Good news. There's a jig in the 3D, in the GitHub. There's a jig that you can download and put a razor blade in to cut any standard GT2 belt down to the correct width belt. So you take any standard 6mm belt, you can cut it down to a 3mm belt. If you're in the States, you can get a replacement belt from KB3D for really cheap. And you can use our affiliate link below for that. Yeah, you messed up. You're only supposed to cut the positron belt when you are done rounding. Welcome, Joe Rust. How's it going? Okay. Now, wow, I really stabbed myself. That's fun. Go ahead and remove these. Oh, that's how that works? This should just come out though, right? Yeah, okay. I need to remove this. I do know that. So I need... bigger pliers. Where are my bigger pliers? Huh. Where did I put my pliers? Are they on my table here? I don't see them. Hey, LTX, we're doing good. We're doing good. Someone accidentally just butchered their positron belt, but, you know, that happens. I've done it before myself. Mistakes occur. Part of life. It's fine. Go. Okay. Just take that out. Hey, Lulu. My dog got a hold of a belt on my current printer build and butchered that mid-build. Oh. That puppo. Happens. It happens. We can't be mad. I know this just essentially goes right back where it was. So I feel like we should really give Prusa props for the design of the Mini. That's awesome. The Prusa Mini is very well thought out. Happy with that tension. Now I gotta take this out. And then there's a bunch of tiny things I need to do. Okay. This is the part I am not looking forward to. So the reason I went with this is because the extruder, this cavity here, is for the filament sensor. So I can incorporate the filament sensor into the actual body of the extruder. That's the biggest reason why I went with this instead of like an LGX. Bondtech, Prusa Mini extruder, filament sensor. So yeah, that's why I went with the IFS, because I really wanted that filament sensor add-on. It's just natively work, just to help clean up all the cables I have. All right, so setup guide. Here we go. Okay. Don't do that. Upgrading Prusa Mini. I already did that. I need the... Where's the guide? Cut some ties. Yep. Yep. Did that. Did that. Did that. Did that. Did that. Did that. I didn't do that. I totally spaced on that one. Have separate motor. Wait. Is there another smaller? Oh, there is. Look at that. No? Maybe? Oh, I don't want to put that in yet. Yeah, not yet. Don't want to do that yet. Okay. Where's the one for the... Okay. What build is the... hold on. Okay. Ah, you guys are talking to each other. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, unload filament. Already did that. Okay. So, we need these tiny fuckers. Those two guys. Okay. Whoa, whoa, where'd you get the magnets? Okay, push fit collar, yeah. Alright, well, I think I have to dismantle this. I think that's where this is getting. I have to dismantle this. Because the idea is that... the idea is that all of the guts of this go into the body of this. I gotta take this all apart. Yeah, I figured this would be a good upgrade for the Mini. Just for reliability and reliability, because my let's see, accident a picture. Ooh, fancy. Nice. Looks very fancy. I am my Prusa mini extruder got all gunked up, so I decided to get an upgrade for it. To one, you know, ungunk it up, and two, just move to a better extruder. Yeah, it looks offensively large. Oh, okay, there's a magnet there. There's a ball there. There's another magnet here. I don't know how to remove it. I know where the ball goes, I think. I don't want to make assumptions, so I'm not going to make assumptions. Okay. Remove this screw. Moon Howler, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the build plate does make the bamboo look tiny. It's insane. So one thing I'm trying to do. So someone on Reddit, someone on Reddit did the classic post a request for help to a ton of different subreddits, and I'm actually a little disappointed in some members of the community. Just a little disappointed. So of course, if you are someone that's asking for help, you shouldn't just shotgun it across a bunch of different Discords, or in this case Reddits, because that's not a good way to go. People are going to see that you're shotgunning it, and see that more as spam. So that's typically not really, like, okay. But same time, I'm not really happy with a good number of the community just going, haha, lol, you're in the Prusa Discord. Or you're in the not Discord. You're in the Prusa Reddit. Asking for help with the bamboo. Like, guys, whether or not it's a troll, we should give them the benefit of the doubt, and we should treat them with respect, and at the very least say, hey, this is a Prusa Reddit. We should well, you're likely not to get reliable support here, as this is a Prusa Reddit, and we shouldn't, like, make fun of them for posting in the wrong spot. Give them the benefit of the doubt, and then if they respond back like, bamboo better, it's like, okay, well, clearly you're a troll, and then you can, you know, clap back however you like. But we really should just be mindful of that, I think. I don't know. Am I getting philosophical? Am I getting a little soapboxy now that I'm a moderator of the Prusa subreddit? Shirt is rubbing on the mic. Oh, is it? One second. Let me make sure. Properties. Is my filters on? My filters should be on. Edit filters. Yeah, my filters are on. Let me just move them, like. Normally it's fine down there, but. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's better. Anyway. Maybe I am just getting a little high horsey. Or soapboxy now that I'm a moderator. Who knows? If I ever get a little soapboxy, please feel free to stop me. And call me out on it. Because that's the last thing I ever want to do. I don't ever want to be soapboxy. How am I supposed to remove this? Yeah, Reddit's always going to be Reddit. That's very true. Maybe that's why I was asked to help with it. Don't know how I'm going to remove this. Right, this is too high. I mean, I could just destroy this. We're not. Reddit's gonna be Reddit. I don't agree with people just dismissing someone. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping we can bring decorum back. You know? It takes a village. How am I supposed to get this out? I don't, like, have a super magnet that I can just yank it with. That'd be cool if I did. Oh, that works. Snap it in half. It's completely fair what you're saying. It's too easy on the internet for people to forget. Yes, it is. It is so easy to forget. Oh, hey, we're getting it out. Got it. Just required some irreversible destruction. Okay, I'm gonna leave that on those pliers there. Okay, so let's watch the Bontech video. Sorry, I can't, like, bring this up on the screen at the same time. Okay. That's part of the assembly that was already done for me. So it's gonna be these guys. Okay. Okay. Robot Overlord, we are upgrading the Prusa Mini with the IFS Montech extruder. Looking carefully at how they're doing this. So I gotta put the magnets into these two pieces here. Okay. Insert one magnet into here. Okay. Don't think polarity matters right now. There we go. Okay, that is in. Okay. Then find the face that the magnet is attracted to. Okay. Sounds like your mic might be having connection. Oh, really? Here, 1 second. Testing, testing. Hello? How's it going? Is this better? Okay. So this is my SM7B. I don't use this one very often because it is very directional. So if I'm not facing the microphone, it can be harder to hear me. So let me know if I get too quiet or too loud. Just, I have not tested. I use this microphone for Discord calls. I don't really use it for the streams because I'm usually moving around quite often. But let me know if like I get too quiet or something, and we can adjust as we go. Okay. I need to get this magnet here. Find the face that attracts, and then I think I flip it. Ah, God. Go back in there. Okay. Okay. Flip the magnet. Uh-huh. Okay. So... oh, jeez. That's hard to flip the magnet. Okay, so take it out this way. Then flip it, and then put it in here. Oh, God. So they want to repel each other. Okay. Okay, specifically... yeah, okay, that they repel each other. I removed the extruder plug. I already did that. I wasn't supposed to put it onto the... oh, well. Okay. And I drop this in there. Place the steel ball. Oh, the plug doesn't go back in? Hold up, slow down. Whoa, slow down there, horsey. Okay. So it looks like this goes in... no, that is not the right threading. What? Oh, it's meant to be loose. Okay. 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 So that goes there. Okay. Yes. Okay, press the lever. Tighten the lever. Okay, hold on. Slow down there. Okay, so press the lever in. Tighten it up until it's firm. Okay. Okay, so that's not just falling. So now loosen until it does just fall. Alright, right there. Okay, there we go. In which orientation did you put that piece? Okay, so... Huh? Okay. Alright, so this is facing this way. Okay, so yeah, this goes in like this. Of course, it doesn't want to stay in there. It wants to jump out. Okay. That is an action to lever. Okay, install another one of these guys. I'm not sure if this is the right one, but it would work. I don't see another thing that this came with, so hopefully it doesn't bottom out. And that seems to be right. Feels a little tight. There we go. That looks like I put in the one the right length. Oh, okay. Until tight. Like proper tight. Okay. Done. Check if magnets repel. Yeah, they do. They certainly do. If I do that, yeah, they repel. They repel all right. That's for sure. All right, place and tighten the set. Hey, Callie! Callie, come on. I need to teach you when the appropriate time is to hop up. Down. Callie, I love you, but I need you to get down right now. Callie. Callie. Down. Thank you. I love you, and I will give you a bunch of attention later. I promise. Oh, I think Callie interrupts my streams more than Grant, or than Victoria interrupts Grant's streams. Just saying. Not a contest, but just saying. Okay. You. Okay. So, roll this back a bit. Alright, so this comes out. Tighten and place the PCB, the sensor PCB. Okay, so it looks like this goes here. And then we use this screw that we removed earlier. I'll say this right now. This kind of mod is one I love, where it reuses the hardware that you removed. I love this so much. It feels right when that is done correctly. It really feels right. Okay, check if magnets again repel. Yep. Reverse wires on the sensor cable? Wait, do I have to do that? I don't really want to. Alright, I'll do it. Okay, so red and black is what we're swapping. It's okay, I can just swap it back if this ends up to be a mistake. Just swapping red and black, right? Okay, so... yeah. Having me swap red and black. Enough to do. Oops, did I push on that way too hard? Okay, so oh, this video is so low quality. It's literally 480p. That's it. Oh my god, Bondtech, Bondtech. I know you could have uploaded a higher quality video. YouTube is locking you into 144? Oh, that's weird. I should be able to stream in 4K, though I think it only limits me to 1080 when I'm doing ultra low latency, which it's fine. There's not that much resolution here for you to see at anything higher than 1080. Okay, there we go. I think I did that right. Looks like I did that right. I'm pretty sure I did this right. This is more involved than I thought. Okay. Sorry guys, didn't mean to yawn. Okay, there we go. So that just goes in there. Then we route the trace. This is a lot less painful than what I thought it would be. I thought this was going to be way more painful. But no, that was it. That was really easy, actually. YouTube unsubscribed you from me? That's a declaration of war. Attach the extruder. Done. Okay, one there. There, third. Yes. Yes, there is. How dare YouTube unsubscribe you? Or you contagious yawn. I'm sorry, guys. I've been working very hard at work. And I'm very, very tired lately. Sorry. Big Orange has me very yawny. It's all worth it, though. All worth it. I'm able to come home at the end of my long day. I'm able to hang out with you guys. Is that really too long? Did I use the wrong screw here? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. No, okay, no. We just hit the threads of the actual motor. Okay, there we go. I've been loving my job at Prusa. Absolutely love it. BS, stop the crap. I pay for premium. Let me have subs and better picture quality. I hear that new building is gonna be real nice. So I'm able to talk about it a little bit now. I'm able to just a little bit. I can talk about it. Yeah, we're going from 9,000 square feet to 90,000 square feet. It big. I can't really share too much information. Outside of that, we will be sharing more information at some point. But yeah, it's huge. I think we actually have about the same square footage now as Prusa HQ. I don't know. It's massive. You say that. Hey, Armor 3D, what's up? Welcome. I could be wrong. I think pretty positive about this, but I think we actually funded the new location. Like, Print and Solid themselves. I don't think Prusa had much involvement. I don't know. That would be a question for David Randall. Y'all getting more filament lines? We're always looking to expand. I cannot confirm nor deny whether or not we'll be adding filament. So printed solid ABS when? Who knows? Look, I really want Jesse ASA. I don't think we're gonna do ABS because ABS is stinky. And let's be real, ASA is just better ABS. Nomad's Galaxy, where's your link? For what? What link are you looking for? If you're looking for our KB3D affiliate link, that is below. Our Prusa 3D affiliate link is also below. We do not have affiliate links for Print and Solid. Go. If you're looking for, oh no. Printed Solid is gonna be carrying filament. Or, I mean, they already carry filament. Got my new dryer from Sunloom. Excited to try some nylon. I love my filament dryers. Mine are from Ibos. They're great people, and like I had an issue with one of my filament dryers, and they just sent me over the guts of that dryer to put into the old one, and got my dryer up and running. It's great. Hey, this is in. Reconnect the swivel nut. When is Positron coming out with filament? Never. I'm not getting into that game. Install the thumb screw. Okay. How tight should I make this? I already installed it. Tighten it all in? Seriously? 4.5 turns. Okay, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Okay, there we go. What else are you guys doing? Okay. I shouldn't have to do anything else. Any updates on Prusa wire? Should be released end of month. Should be. We're doing testing right now. So strip, insert it on. Oh, okay. So, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. So let's get rid of the sleeve. You see it here. I want 5%. Now we're a Posiment. Oh, actually, that is good. Posiment. Sadly, no. We won't be doing filament, only because getting filament going is expensive. Printed Solid does white label filament. So if you all really wanted positron filament, I could do a pre-order, and once the pre-orders are met, we could do it. Because there's a minimum order quantity that we'd have to reach. Armor 3, I just want a positron, right? So if you guys wanted like positron yellow, that's something I might be able to do. No promises, no promises. It wouldn't be free. I would not get a discount, because this is a lot of labor that would be involved. Oh man, this sleeve is a tricky. Oh, there we go. There we go. Stay in the sleeve. Posiment, let's go. While we're talking about filament, I got gifted a spool of CFPLA. Any ideas what I should use it for? Anything aesthetic. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Carbon fiber PLA does not, in any way, shape, or form, give any truly meaningful structural integrity benefits. PLA is too brittle for carbon fiber to really help, because carbon fiber increases the rigidity of filament typically. But with PLA, it's just standard. PLA is already some of the strongest in terms of brittleness filament that you can get. So you can't really get stronger than that in terms of, again, just brittleness. By adding carbon fiber to it, you make it more brittle. Why is PCCF so popular and special? Well, polycarbonate alone is difficult, relatively speaking, to print. Carbon fiber and glass fiber make polycarbonate a lot easier to print because you're dispersing the heat properties throughout the filament a little bit easier. It also helps reduce warping because you have more material in there other than just the polycarbonate. So that's why PCCF is as popular as it is, because it really does help make printing easier in general. Because remember, when you're printing with filler, the filler can change the property of the filament itself. And in this case, with the popularity of it all, yeah, PCCF is just a really easy to print polycarbonate. You can print polycarbonate without carbon fiber, but it's going to be a little bit harder. Not impossible, it's just a little bit harder. That is why I was asking. CFPLA feels a little weird middle ground, but I don't want to be rude and refuse the gift. Don't refuse the gift. It looks amazing. I love carbon fiber PLA. It looks great. It just, there's the only practicality to it is to help remove layer lines. It really, at least from my understanding, which I could be running with outdated information. Let me first give that disclaimer. I could be wrong. But from what I have seen, PLA carbon fiber does not add any significant strength improvements. Take that with a grain of salt, as I recommend you do with anything I say. And hopefully that's useful to you. In my experience, you're correct. CF definitely hides layer lines. So yes, that part's true. That part I can say unequivocally is true. I strongly do not believe that carbon fiber will add any strength to PLA. Now, carbon fiber PTG and other materials that are more likely... So, okay. Here is why I am saying what I'm saying. So, if you look at PETG, which is, if you look at the difficulty of printing, you're going to go from PLA to PETG to possibly ABS to ASA. Nowadays, people just jump straight to ASA. So, if we look at PETG, why is PLA better than PETG? The reason is the brittleness. When you bend PETG, here's PETG part. If you bend PETG, it is more likely to actually bend and crease rather than snap, because it is more likely to warp than it is it's more likely to warp than it is to break, because it's not that brittle. Which means that's why you don't use PETG for heated applications, or for anything that requires to be in a heated application, because over time that PETG part is going to warp and that's going to fail. So that's why you don't use PETG in that kind of situation. You can use carbon fiber in PETG to help improve that, because what you do is you increase the brittleness of the filament, which means it's less likely to warp to heat, but it's still a failure point. Like, it's still, you're not really like drastically improving the properties of the filament. It is simply you're adding stuff to it. So the more junk you add to your filament, the more... Think of it this way. Here, great way to think about this. First off, let me open up this door. This wow is pouring here. Woo! So when it comes... Oh, crap. So, here I have some generic matte PLA. Gonna try. You probably have seen the branding of it, but I don't want to talk bad about this brand. This is a PLA that has, you know, a bunch of stuff in it to make it look matte, to have that matte finish. And here is a standard Jessie bold blue color. So if I take and I take this filament here, right? I bend it, it's already broken. That breaks off right away. So that sheared fully. So that is sheared. So I'm just gonna take that away. So now you can see how easy it is for that filament to shear. Right? Okay, that sheared right away. That's not a really old spool. That is a standard spool. That's not super brittle because I had to bend it like all the way for that to happen. But here is our bold blue. Right? Okay, this is an old spool. Hold on. Oh god. Yeah, this is a year old. Hold on a minute. I don't know if I have a newer spool of Jessie. Oh man, that's funny. That's really funny. That is really funny what just happened there. Okay, listen. Hold on. Okay. Here's some Jessie White. Okay. I don't know when this was extruded, because we did not label this. This is Jessie White. So if I take this, so that's not broken. You can see that's bent all the way. It's not broken. Now it's bent, sure, but you know, if I do that a few more times, it will break off. Or not. Man, now it's the complete opposite of the spectrum. Let me just cut that off. All right, so why did that just happen? So, okay, there are two aspects. So, all right. 3 strands of PLA, right? 3 strands of PLA. So, as you saw, these two broke right away. This one is a relatively new spool, and it broke right away. This one is a relatively old spool, and it broke right away. This one is a relatively new spool, and it did not. So why did that happen? Well, that's because even though this is a relatively new spool, this is chock full of crap. Now, I'm not saying crap is in bad or negative things. It has a lot of stuff in it. It has a lot of stuff in it. In order to get that matte finish, you have to add minerals and other additives to reduce the shininess of the filament. As you could see, the bold blue is a very shiny blue. Because PLA is naturally very shiny. So this has a lot of junk stuffed in it to get that consistency. Why did this break? Well, this broke because the colorant is hygroscopic. The filament's not hygroscopic. The colorant has absorbed moisture, and so I need to dry this filament in order for it not to do that. This filament, even if I were to dry it, this would still act this way because this is a shear line. This uses a lot of titanium, but this is, I believe, our quarter white. So this actually has a quarter of the colorant needed for stuff to look white. Essentially, the more stuff you put in filament, the more think of filament as how can I describe this without like a pen and paper? Okay, think of filament. Here we go. Sorry, I figured it out. Filament requires bonding of the polymers in order for it to work. So polymer chains are long chains, like proper chains. They are polymers, and they are meant to be really long. The longer the polymer, the stronger the polymer, because it's all woven together when it's extruded. The more stuff you put into that polymer chain, the more points in which the polymer chain can be broken. Because what you're adding is polymers, just like if you lock your fingers together, they can bend. They can bend without separating. That's easy. That's fine. They can do all this without separating. Polymers can do that. But if I start, putting things in between my fingers, just start like, my fingers can't flex as nicely without coming apart or like shifting around. That's because the more additives you add into filament, the more fracture lines can occur within the polymer, making it weaker and more brittle. So, when you add carbon fiber to PLA, you are adding a ton more shear lines into the filament where it can shear and break and no longer function the way that you thought it would. And that's a problem. Mind you, not that big of a problem. It will weaken the PLA to some degree, not to a large degree, just to some degree. So that's why I say that you're going to, if you use carbon fiber PLA, especially PLA. There you go. You just got an education on PLAs. And when extruding, crystallization is one of the things that's taken, yeah, enjoy that factoid. Okay. Hi, Cyberbomb. Welcome. We just finished modifying this Prusa Mini. All right, we have to change the E-step value to 415. So let's go ahead and do that. So, hardware. Printhead? No. System? No. Hardware settings to customize the extruder. Yeah, how do I do that? Okay. Settings, hardware settings, then long press the knob. So settings, hardware. Oh, look at that. Extruder steps to 415. Okay. Change extruder direction in case your feeder is reversed. Yeah, I love how extruder direction is either Prusa or wrong. How was Remurf? My bed was great. I watched it all from my bed because the flight got canceled. Okay, so we're gonna leave it. Save. It's gonna reboot. Okay, let's get some filament. Oh hey, look, there's filament just on the floor here. Let's just take that filament, shall we? Definitely not filament that I just recently characterized as having a lot of junk in it. Certainly not. I wouldn't do that. Who the hell do you think I am? Oh my god. Did that really just work? Okay, so extruder direction is wrong. Hardware. Extruder direction. Wrong. Oh my god, it worked! Oh, I'm so happy. This makes feeding filament so much nicer. Oh my god, I love this. It feels like I made a good choice. Not sure if I want to do the second one, but like, we also have plenty of time for me to do. Oh, hello. It extrude. Oh wow, and it's extruding good. Yeah, that works. Okay, let's color's correct. Yep. Do I have something I can print in PLA on here? Banshee. So, well, this is set. Oh shoot, this is for a 0.4 nozzle. I can't do that. The Wi-Fi chip in here? Or did I never install that? I don't see it over here, but that doesn't mean I didn't install it. I probably didn't install it. I probably, like, I bought it, thought about installing it, and then I never installed the Wi-Fi chip on this one. I think the other one has the Wi-Fi chip. I don't think this one has the Wi-Fi chip. All right. Pretty possible. I very seriously thought about it. Is that it? Looks like it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's install that Wi-Fi chip while we have it here. Bonkers Banshee, 16 minutes, you'll never get back, right? Let's go ahead and take this off. Oh, I forgot to actually tidy this up. I need to do that. Well, now that I know everything's working, I'll tidy up. Where's the Wi-Fi port again? God, how dense this board is. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I need to take out the I need to take this out. Forgot. Why I avoided doing this. I have to take out this power plug, and it's just a pain in the butt. Yeah, Clownhammer, we missed you guys too. We really wanted to be there. But hey, I'm gonna be at Open Sauce this year. So me missing Rocky Mountain has allowed me to go to Open Sauce instead. So I'm gonna be at Open Sauce. So I'm excited to be there. I did the mini base, moves power and USB to front, spool holder underneath. Yeah, I thought about that, but I'm good with the current setup. That's cool. Way to look at the positive. Yeah. Originally, I wasn't going to be able to afford going to Open Sauce, but the flight credits were just too good to pass up. Because they canceled our flight on us. That's why we couldn't make it. They canceled our flight on us Friday while we were on the tarmac. Because of weather. Much as I would love to blame American Airlines for just canceling our flight out of nowhere, they didn't. It was because of weather. They did not properly communicate that to us, but yeah, they had good reasons. We got our refunds and everything, but I was able to apply that flight credit directly to going to Open Sauce instead. Which I guess because of the storms, I was able to book that trip really cheap. Because they're probably like, no one's booking flights today. Time to upcharge. Or undercharge, whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Tornadoes sucked. We had that down here in Jersey, which is why our flight got canceled. I wish they had communicated that to us, because I didn't find out that we had tornadoes until I got home. My mom was like, I got home, and my mom was like, hey, you okay? I'm like, yeah. They're like, did you hear about the tornadoes? And I was like, the what? So that's how I found out we had tornadoes. That was fun. Okay, boots up. Go. Alright, there. Now, happy you're okay. Heard you had a flight, yeah. Flight got canceled because of the storm. I was really fucking pissy. Like, I was really pissy. Oof. One way to really get on my nerves is to just, like, fully interrupt my plans. Fully. That's what happened. I got really mad. I don't think I was unreasonably mad. Like, one of the problems... It was really uncomfortable on that flight. Just sitting on the tarmac. It was really, really uncomfortable. The words really can't describe just how uncomfortable I was. Because it was hot. I was sweaty. The vent at my seat was not strong enough to actually reach me because the plane's main air circulation was right next to it, and it was pushing air away from my vent so that the air itself could not reach me. So I was just sitting there cooking. I hated it. I hated every second of it. The first couple of hours was fine. Like, I've sat on really terrible, shitty flights, and I've absolutely, you know, gotten through them. But yeah, this was just a special kind of torture. That sounds terrifying. Always gotta make sure you can pressurize the cabin. Yeah, just bring a positron next time. Print a new one for them. Mid-flight. We'll be fine. Alright, there we go. This printer is done. Let's go ahead and get it connected to the internet. First, we're going to go to settings, network. We're going to go to Wi-Fi. Oh, 1 second. No, we need to do... System, where is it? Callie just bumped my chair. Yeah, you. Wi-Fi wizard? What? I forget how to do this. User interface? No. I know I need to flash a thing. Hold on, let me look this up. Flash ESP01 Prusa Mini. Installing Wi-Fi. Here we go. Next. Push that out. Pop the board in. That's what I did. Put that back in. Yep. Okay. So, okay. Network. Wi-Fi. Okay, so not working. Ah. On the other Prusa Mini, I literally just loaded it in and it flashed it like right away. Speaking of positron, I'll have mine at Balticon 59. Hell yeah! Yo, send me photos. Oh, I was just about to push that down with a friggin' metal tool. That would have been bad. That's it. Pop out. I hate how tricky this is. This type of switch just sucks to deal with. Because like, to be clear, it sucks because it's good. That's the only reason it sucks. It sucks because it's good. The side clips that hold in this power switch do a really good job of holding in the power switch. So it's a pain in the ass to work with when you have to remove it for any reason. Because again, it's really good at its job. There we go. Okay. I just not put those in far enough to the left. That's entirely possible. Okay. That's now in. Yeah, that was the problem. It was not. First non-up hit. Oh, I did upgrade this. Broke my stock heat break on accident. Oh no! Here's how it helped by sponsoring a 3D printer makerspace with Filament donation. They didn't have anyone to come and attend and promote. Yeah, I'm glad we helped the Filament. You probably may have emailed me at some point about that. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I just saw the ESP flash. So, yeah, I just had it in the wrong spot, didn't I? Yep, flashing ESP. I had it in the wrong spot. Or I had it in the right spot, I just didn't have it the correct number of pins over. So it wasn't actually, like, registering. Okay. Never do what I just did. Don't leave your printer plugged in while you're working on it. That's a really bad habit of mine. Done that with my switch wire before. Have it turned on, plugged in while I'm like flipping it around. Don't do that. Don't be me. My wife is the con chair. She emailed Chris. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we like to help fellow makers. Print Solid can sponsor Filament. That's kind of like our extent of what we can sponsor. Can't really sponsor too much else. Big Orange is the one that approves the rest. Alright, I gotta enter my network credentials here. All right, there we go. Link down. No. There we go. Connected. All right, Prusa connect. Hey, what was that? New subscriber. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Jody, for subscribing. Welcome. Welcome to the galaxy. we're just getting our Prusa Mini here set up with our new extruder. We're about to run a speed benchy. I have an MK4S with MMU there printing maker chips. Nice. Okay. Add shape. Oh, no. Edit. Oh, I need new glasses. No. I'm like realizing I have to squint to see what I'm doing. Oh. Oh no. Where is it? Where is helpful 3D prints? I know they're here somewhere. Alright, you know what? We're just going to go to printables. And we're going to go to downloads. 3D Benchy. Hey, buddy. We're going to print you. Is that G-code? Yeah, that's G-code. I don't want G-code. I want STL. Okay, slice. Alright, we're going to go with Prusa Mini and put shaper 0.5 mil nozzle. Okay. And then we're going to do 5% infill. 2 top layer, or 2 walls. 2 top layers. Let's see. That's 50 minutes. Let's, okay, this is a 0.5 millimeter nozzle. So let's, let's go with 0.4. 0.4 layer height. That should significantly reduce the amount of time. 30 minutes? Yeah, we can do that. Firming it. It's you, right? I need to print name tags for these printers. Oh, we're about to find out if you're Fermi. Yep, you're Fermi. Okay. Alright. Well, it's time to see if this was done correctly. I'm really hoping this works because this printer in particular has been down for a bit because I've been having extruder issues. So that's like the biggest driving force behind what we just did. I really want to get this printer back up and running. You're waiting for your Core 1 upgrade. Yep, that should be shipping soon, hopefully. Hopefully. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We have a goal. We are trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I don't know how many we're at right now. But hey, if you can do us a solid, if you could like and subscribe, and if you could share the stream with your friends, because we're about to do a Filament giveaway here in about 10 minutes. I'll open it up to the Filament giveaway, and then we'll do a drawing towards the end of the stream here, which isn't too far away. We usually end the stream around 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern. You know, that'd be greatly appreciated because yeah, we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before East Coast Rep Rap. I know we can do it. I know we can. You know, we have a lot of fun here. We do giveaways every live stream. So if you want to win Filament, we do that every live stream. And yeah, it's a fun time. We're always working on crazy stuff like this, or just hanging out and talking. So, oh, we're at 685. Look, we're so close. We're so close. What? We just need 315. We just need 315. That's not hard. If each one of you, if each one of the subscribers get one person to subscribe, then we did it. No problem, right? While the printer heats up, I'm gonna go grab some tea. My lips are parched. Y'all about to see the most Philadelphian thing ever, and that is, hello, I have a Wawa green tea. And it is very common here in PA, South New Jersey. We just buy these and we just... Who needs bottles? This works fine. Yeah, we like our tea. Especially our Wawa green tea. Yeah, this is a quart of green tea. We just chug this. Sorry, this is a half gallon. This is a half gallon of tea. And we just chug it. And we go west of Philly, it's a Turkey Hill. There you go. I am really excited to see how well this extrudes. It should go well. If it doesn't, then something's wrong. Because okay, this is a 0.5 mil nozzle. Both my Prusa minis. Is that the Wawa XL? No. No, Turkey Hill is just a different. Turkey Hill is a tea brand. Yeah. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, no. So this has a 0.5 mil nozzle. Both my minis have 0.5 mil nozzles, just because I can still get 0.4 mil nozzle quality out of a 0.5 mil nozzle. So I don't have to really tune things too much. If I want it to look like a 0.4 nozzle, I can do that. And then what I can do is I can increase the extrusion width of the infill and just make the print go faster. I could really flex some strength there. So, yeah. We're gonna see how this turns out. I have high hopes. The extrusion looks really, really good, which is, this had really inconsistent extrusion before. I just think the extruder was just gunked up. The extruder was just gunked up. And because it's like one cast aluminum piece, or milled aluminum piece, you can't easily clean out just like the extruder gears. Which is why I went to Bondtech, because with Bondtech, I can actually take this apart and replace just the Bondtech extruder. Audio just tanked. Oh. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. I use voice meter banana for my SM7B, so I can give it a little bit of amplitude, because it is a little too quiet normally. Mic has gone wacko. That should have fixed it. Oh, better. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, didn't mean to deafen people or whatever it did. It robots me. But it does. I don't know how to fix that. I mean, I know how to fix it, but I don't know what the permanent fix is. I've tried adding an inline amplifier, but that adds a ton of static. So a digital amp does really well. I have a Focusrite Scarlett Solo as my DAC for this, so it should be fine, but honestly, I love my SM7B. I think I'm gonna swap to a digital alternative, or a USB alternative, from, I'm thinking either from Streamlabs or Razer.
I don't know which. The reason I say Razer is because Razer now owns THX, and I looked into the actual hardware behind one of their microphones, and it's essentially the same hardware as like the best Blue Yeti mic. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. But hey, while we see, let me go ahead and grab that Filament giveaway link. Let's get that going. Print a solid Jesse Filament giveaway. First off, delete all responses. Yep. Accept new responses. Shorten URL. Copy that. Paste and send. Wawa hoagies are great. Wawa hoagies are good. Man, now I want a Wawa hoagie. I made my own hoagie earlier. It's just a simple ham and cheese hoagie. But I added some hot sauce. Mild hot sauce, nothing crazy. And I added Da Bomb. Just a couple drops of Da Bomb in there to really just kick my ass. And then I added spicy brown mustard and horseradish. I will be in pain tomorrow. But it will be worth it. Callie, are you looking for an alternative way to jump up here? I saw the inner machinations of your mind working away. No, not now. Okay? There's a printer up here. I can't have you jumping up here. I would love for you to be up here, but there's a printer. Yeah. No. I know you want to jump up here, but you can't. Callie is very upset that she can't jump up here right now. Alright, I have some print issues because of the lack of infill. Callie, no, really, right? Oh my god. That cat is gonna get injured on my printers at some point. She's gonna walk into this printer while it's printing and just burn herself. I'm trying to teach her to not jump up here when there's stuff on the edge. But she wants attention. She just wants attention. Doesn't care. Oh, Callie. Alright. First layer is looking, or not first layer, but... yeah, this is doing well. This is taking in filament without problem. Cat hair helps buoyancy, right? I see one problem with the perimeter of the boat, and I know why that happened. It's because there's a lack of infill in that area. Because I set this to 5% infill, which is not optimal. I did not slice this to actually be a benchmark benchy. I sliced this just to be fast. I did not slice it to be good looking. Here, let's cancel this and let's slice a benchy to actually be good looking. I will make it 50% scale to just make it go faster. Okay. Yeah, 15-minute benchy, sure, that will work just fine. The extrusion on this looks great. Looks like there's a bit of an issue on the back. But yeah, this looks great, especially for me going pretty extreme with the layer height. Because I want 0.4 layer height with a 0.5 nozzle. Normally, you want to go half of the nozzle height. And yeah, so we went a little extreme there. What's the 75% benchy look like in terms of print speed? 32. Okay, that's totally fine. Okay, and then infill, let's do 50%. And then we're just going to do honeycomb. All right, let me see if... All right, looks like that will fix the problems that we had. Cool. All right. And send to Fermi. Yeah, it looks like the extrusion issues I had are resolved now. Like, this boat looks good. There, at least. Yeah, there you go. That looks like a good hole. Happy with that. And the first layer looks great. Do 75% benchy and see how it does. I think this mod is, so far, with preliminary testing, well worth it. Just double checking the Prusa subreddit. Now that I'm a moderator on it. So I got people telling me that I should make a ping in the Positron Discord for when I live stream. I don't want to. And the reason I don't want to is because Positron is Positron. Positron is not Nomad's Galaxy. Just because I am the CEO or owner or whatever, just because I'm the person in charge of Positron, I don't believe that gives me the right to intentionally utilize Positron for my own brand growth. If that makes sense. I very strongly believe that if I want to continue growing as a content creator, I need to do that not 100% independently of Positron, but people who join the Positron Discord server join the Positron Discord server because of Positron. They didn't join because of me. They may have joined because I've said, hey, join the Discord, but it's still the Positron Discord server. It's not the Nomad Discord server, So I don't think I'm ever going to actually make a ping for my streams in the Positron Discord, because that is not what that server is about. So. Anything new? Oh, really? Nothing new in the past 3 hours? Boring. I'm gonna post something. Add flags and tear. Print showcase. Apply. Prusa mini. With what's the mod that we just did? Bontech IFS. Okay. I just posted to the Prusa Discord, as you should too. Just showing off a couple photos here. Yeah. Remember, guys, we have a Prusa 3D subreddit. Did I say Discord? Subreddit. We have a Prusa 3D subreddit. You should go if you do Reddit, if you read Reddit, if you post to this site on the interwebs called Reddit, you should check out r/Prusa 3D. Joseph is on there a pretty decent amount. Try that 10 times fast, right? But yeah, no, Joseph is actually on the Prusa subreddit a pretty decent amount. Right? Oh, there is an electrical field being generated somewhere. I can feel it. Oh, no, that's... Oh, you know how when something has static electricity, you put your arm near it, you feel your hair stand up on it on your arm? So I was doing that right here. I'm like, ooh, I feel static electricity. And so I went to immediately ground myself with the metal part of the frame. And now I realize that wasn't static, it was the fan. It's this fan blowing on me. I thought I am building up static electricity. Oh, I am such a dunce. This is looking good. Again, I feel like a great cheat code for faster prints, while retaining a 0.4 layer height or 0.4, nozzle, whatever. Wubzio, hello, welcome. I very strongly believe that a 0.5 mil nozzle is a phenomenal upgrade for a printer. It gives you all the benefits of a larger nozzle diameter while still retaining a lot of the quality that a 0.4 nozzle can get. Now, if you're trying to get to 0.2 layer height, or 0.2, like 0.1 layer heights, you may not want to use 0.5 mil nozzle, but it's very possible. It's very possible. And it's going to look fine. Some people have swore that you can just go straight to a 0.6 nozzle and still get 0.4 quality prints. I think a 0.5 is a happy medium. Because you can intentionally over extrude the 0.5 nozzle to almost get 1 mil extrusion line, which is easier to do on 0.6 nozzle, let me be clear. But you can still get it down to 0.25 easily. So I just think a 0.5 nozzle is like the best of both worlds between 0.4 and 0.6. This looks good. Man, I'm really happy with this. I love the Prusa Mini. I love it so much. It's such a good little printer. I didn't know there was a subreddit. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna be helping modernize that subreddit a bit. Very much looking forward to that. One second. Someone's asking a question in the Positron Discord, and it's a perfect time for me to swoop in. Also, hey, if you are here for the Filament giveaway, hey, real quick, you need to subscribe. That is actually a requirement. So, as an anti-bot feature, as an anti-spam, anti-bot thing, I require people subscribe to the channel for like a minute or two, just a couple minutes. That way, we don't get spam bots coming in. But one of the parts of winning the Filament is that when your name gets drawn, you have to sound off in chat. So you have to say, hey, you know, I'm here when we call your name. In order to be able to do that, you have to be subscribed. So please make sure you get subscribed. If you want to unsubscribe afterwards, you can do that. I don't care. You have to do that for the live streams. I was reading things in Discord. Yeah, this is a subreddit. You can share things about like the stuff you work on, print showcases, whatnot. And if you need assistance with something, you can ask it in the subreddit. Just know that, you know, if a Prusa team member, such as myself, responds to your inquiry in the subreddit, we don't consider that official support, even if it is from a verified Prusa team member. That's just because you gotta follow the I hear skipping. I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but there was Filament skipping. Maybe it was a fluke. Good? We better be good. $75 per extruder. I got 2 of these, so I spent like 150. I think it's worth it because, again, having the filament sensor be inside the extruder is a huge quality of life improvement. Like, oh my god, it is so much nicer not having a filament sensor just kind of dangling off the side here. Good evening, Tech Jeeper, welcome. It is so nice that the filament sensor is now built into the extruder. It's so nice. I love it. I'm so happy with it. The fact that I can just push. So okay, the reason I didn't like it before, with this extruder, you'd have to push the filament in. So you'd have to push the filament in, right? And then you'd have to keep pressure on this while you told it to pull into the extruder. Because once it passes here, it's like, oh, do you want to pull this filament in? And then it won't pull the filament in until, like, you click OK on the screen. but you have to make sure that the filament is actually interacting with the gears on the extruder. So you have to do this like where you're holding the filament sensor and you're pinching it with your thumb and like pulling it in at the same time. Press the button so that the actual extruder can catch the filament. Now I can just hold this in there, press the button, and it pulls it in. And we can all be happy. So I very much love that. Checking pings real quick. Yeah, this print's looking good. I wish I had chosen a better looking filament rather than black, because of course this is not going to show up very easily on anything. Honestly, though, this just shows how nicely a Prusa Mini can still print. Like, don't knock... The Prusa Mini is old. It's like, what, 5 years old or something at this point? It's still good. It's still really good. It is a phenomenal little printer. And, you know... This is likely just my bias. Like, this is likely just my extreme bias speaking. I think this very much is better than a Bamboo A1. It's not cheaper. Let me be clear. I like this better than... Okay. How about this? Am I biased? Yes. However, I purchased this printer with my own money. I purchased a Bamboo A1 with my own money. I've had experience with both of those machines extensively. I used a Bamboo A1 for a solid year before I got rid of it. Actually, over a year. I had it for over a year. It was, when I was in the Bamboo ecosystem, it was one of my primary printers. It was good. I like the Prusa Mini better. And the reason I do, let me be clear as to the reason. The reason I like this better is because of the fact that I can do what I just did. I upgraded the extruder. And it just accepted it. If I had designed a different extruder entirely and put it on here, it probably would have accepted that too. No problem. If I wanted to put that extruder over here, well, guess what? I can do that. And then as long as I wire it back and I tell it all the new information, it just accepts it. I wish I had skew adjustment like the MK3. That was the only issue I had with my Mini. Yeah, I kind of wish it had skew adjustment, but at the same time, it seems to be just fine. Yeah. Kenneth, howdy, how's it going? I love the fact, when it comes to the Prusas, my favorite part is the fact that I know this is my printer. This is my printer, and I can do with this printer however I like. And no company... Prusa is not going to tell me how I have to use my Mini. No one is going to tell me how I have to use this printer. This is mine, and it will forever be mine, and I can use it however I want, modify it however I want, and it just works. And because of that, I love it. Billy runs on Wawa. You can have the XY. The Z is mine. I like that. Yeah, this was a fun little mod. We're gonna do this again. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Normally I stream on Thursdays. We're streaming today because I didn't stream on Monday. We'll see. I do not plan on me streaming tomorrow because I am gonna be tired. It's also my dad's birthday tomorrow, so yeah. I'm excited. I got him a really nice gift. I got him... Here, let me show you guys what I got him. So, I got my dad a wallet. So, my dad right now, he's a rubber band guy. So, he just puts rubber bands around his cards and his money. That's all he does. That's the kind of guy he is. He likes it simple, likes it thin. It doesn't look good. Like, you got this guy, 3-piece suit, looks fly as hell, looks great. Proper businessman, proper executive. Pulls out his wallet at dinner, and it's held with a freaking rubber band? My dad grew up in the projects. You know, Italian immigrant, first generation Italian immigrant, no money, nothing. So as I like to say, you can take the man out of Philly, you can't take the Philly out of the man. Yeah, come on, Dad. So I got him this. My dad is obviously a huge Philly sports fan, so this is why I got him. It is essentially it's a knockoff. What's that one wallet company? It's a knockoff of that wallet. And he loves the Eagles, so I got him an Eagles one. We laser etched it, and then on the back I etched his name into it. Which I won't show you because not gonna do that. I'm very excited to give that to him. I know he's gonna love it. I'll let him know that you all said happy birthday. Hey, remember, we have a filament giveaway. We're giving away 2 spools of filament tonight. But in order to claim the filament, you have to be subscribed so that you can type in the chat. Typing in the chat is the requirement. Being subscribed is a requirement to type in the chat, but after you win, if you win, you can unsubscribe if you want. I'm not, there's no ball and chain there, man. You do you. This is a country. Again, as I previously mentioned, the requirement for subscribing is merely a anti-spam, anti-bot precaution. As the channel has grown, I've noticed a lot more of those popping into the chat when we stream. I have done my best to get rid of them. But sometimes they poke through. So this just helps avoid that. But yeah, so make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe now if you're not subscribed, so that when we do the filament giveaway, you can claim the filament. If we call your name and you do not claim the filament, if you do not say, yes, I am here, then we are going to move on to somebody else. We give a minute after we call the name for somebody to say that they are here before we move on to the next one. So please, 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 if you really do want to win filament tonight, make sure to be subscribed so that you can claim the filament. And again, we're doing two spools tonight, so we're gonna have 2 winners. If you want to get a head start, go ahead and look at Printed Solid. Look at the filament line that we have available. Anything that is Jesse is going to be I run a bot farm, and my main email address has bot in it, so I don't use it because I don't want anything, and I'm bot. Nice. Anyway, go to printedsolid.com and check out the Jesse filament selection. You're going to be able to pick one of any of the Jesse filaments. So be that Jesse PDG, Jesse PLA, or Jesse Elixir. The requirement is that it is in stock. If it is not in stock, you're going to have to pick something else. And I'm going to call you out for picking an out-of-stock filament. So, yeah. This is looking good. Does it look perfect? No, but it looks good enough for me, and that's what matters. Airheads, just air. Well, actually, here's the thing. If I notice that it is your first time getting anything from Printed Solid, and your first time is with this giveaway, like if I notice that you're not in the system already, I put in a note to add extra airheads to your order. I hope I can win so I can unsubscribe. Tech Jeeper's only been subscribed so that he can win this whole time. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, no, if you have never purchased from Printed Solid before, and the winning the filament giveaway is your first time getting Jesse filament, or your first time, you know, as an order with Printed Solid, I will add a note to add extra airheads. Because I can do that. Because I have the power. Because someone entrusted me to be a manager. Wait, I'd be out of luck. I did upgrades to my MK3S. No filament, though. Oh, no! Eats filament, loads airheads into printer. Right? This looks good. This just looks good. It doesn't look great. Mind you, these are not the printers I use when I want something to look good. If I want something to look good, I use my Mark IVs or my XL. This is the, hey, I need to print something functional while all my other printers are busy printer. Or I need to print something for a friend printer. Look, at some point, unless it's your wife or your husband or, you know, your significant other, your printers that are for you stay for you, and then you find a printer that works well enough for your friends so that when your friends are asking you to print something, you use your least favorite printer that can do the job well enough to do it. It's not that you don't like your friends, it's just you want to leave your machine for you. We've all been there. Yeah, I need a mini for someone needs a thing printer, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. If you listen closely, you can hear the positron sobbing in the corner. Listen, both my positrons are currently out of commission because of repairs I have to do. I honestly just haven't had the energy to fix them yet. I'll fix them eventually, but I'm busy with a bunch of other stuff positron related that I just haven't been able to dedicate time to it. I've been a busy bee. I've been a busy bee. Can I print with like 15% infill, or does it have to be printed solid? And good night, everybody. Admittedly, so one of the running jokes at work now And this isn't intentional. This is just how it happens. You know, whenever we build something, like it's a really good build that we built. Someone just goes, "Oh yeah, that's solid," and then I just turn like this. You mean printed solid? Ah? Normally I just get someone going, but it's caught some people off guard, and yeah. It's good. It's good stuff. Especially when it's like something that's printed and like someone's going like, "Oh yeah, that's solid." Oh my god, it's so easy to just shoehorn that in. I like to believe the name Printed Solid came from the phrase, "It's pretty solid." But I'm probably wrong. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong. Should I steal Grant's Print Fix Friday, but we only look at the Prusa 3D subreddit? Think that would do well? You should ask how they got their name. You know what? I think I will one day. Not this week, but one day I will. Alright, once this Benchy is done, we're going to do the Filament giveaway. We're at 83%. Named after the owner, Jerry Solid. I don't remember no Jerry. That doesn't sound right. And okay. It feels good. If you look at my profile on the Prusa 3D subreddit, just see me, my name with Prusa team on it, dude. I still can't believe. I can't believe it, man. Like, I grew up looking up to these guys, and it's just it is wild that I'm there with them. It's so wild, man. I don't like to brag about it. I really don't like to brag. I'm still coming to terms with the fact that I'm here. The name is Next Dog Printed, and then the next solid. Oh my god. It wasn't 3D printing back then. They specialized in those 3D optical illusion books. That's funny. That's funny. I like that. That's really funny. All right, it's doing the canopy now. Sorry. Pulling late nights. I need to stop pulling late nights. So one of the reasons why I don't stream on Wednesdays now is because I have D&D on Tuesdays, and so D&D typically goes pretty late in the night. So I'm typically pretty tired on Wednesdays. So that's why I don't stream on Wednesdays anymore. But here I am, streaming on a Wednesday because I didn't stream on Monday. I'm probably going to replace these. There's runners in here, like extrusion covers. I think I'm going to replace those with the orange ones. I feel like that's appropriate. Ugh. Sorry. Oh my god. Alright, it's almost done, guys. We're at 92%. I will start to get the wheel names ready. Aren't those stereolithothic I don't know words? Almost dropped my very expensive wireless keyboard onto the floor. All right, in a moment here, we're gonna close. All right, actually, let's do that now. We're gonna close responses. All right, let me grab everybody's name. I was scrolling through. It was like, who did the Italian pinch emoji for their name? Of course, it was Tech Jeeper. All right, we got 30 names and 30 entries. All right, let me swap over to here. All right. Let's go ahead and do our first giveaway here, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna shuffle, 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 shuffle. And let's go ahead. Oh, Tech Jeeper has a foot. I thought it was a pinch. All right, let's go ahead and spin this. Let's see who wins the first spool of Jesse Filament tonight. And while that's spinning, we pull up the Shopify to be able to create the orders. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Hanson Haulers, are you here? Hanson Haulers. You got a minute to come in and claim. While we're doing that, let me look at this fan sheet. Wow, that actually looks great. That looks phenomenal. Hanson Haulers, are you here? All right, congratulations, Hanson Haulers. You won our first spool of filament tonight. Let me find you real quick, and let's go ahead and get this going. We have one more spool to give away. We have one more spool to give away, so bear with us as I create this order. So give me just one moment here. All right. Oh, hey, look at that. I think our friend Anson here is a first-time winner. And on top of that, looks like this is your first spool of Jesse. Is that right? If that is, then we'll go ahead and make sure you get some extra airheads. All right, sweet. What did you pick? Oh, Abyss. You picked Abyss. That's a favorite of mine. Abyss is a phenomenal color. All right, add discount. 100%. Filament stream giveaway. Right, free shipping. All right. Add notes. First time getting Jesse. Give some extra airheads. There we go. You should receive an order confirmation there, and that will get out to you. Hopefully, We are still in the process of moving, so it's either going to be tomorrow or Friday or maybe Monday. I cannot guarantee when this is going to ship out, but it'll be shipped out as soon as possible. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got to give away one more spool of filament. So who's going to win? Who's going to win? Let's see who wins, shall we? All right, let's spin this wheel. Who's going to win? You know what? We're going to give away 3. We're going to give away 3 spools of filament tonight. So we're going to give away one more after this. How about that? How about that? Oh my god, is it really? No. Skyrim, my buddy old pal, friend. Please tell me you're here, man. Please tell me you're here. Skyrim has won twice in the last 2 streams that we've done. But, finally! Dude, you've won a couple times, but you haven't been here to claim it in the past, so we've had to move on. I am glad that you're here. So let's go ahead and get you your spool here. All right, one second. We're gonna be doing one more after this. Yeah, I do typically question if someone is real. It's a normal thing of mine. There you are. I know you've won before. Ruby Red, that's another great one. Another good one. Ah, there you go. Royal Ruby. That's what it is. Royal Ruby. Discount. Alright. Tech Cheaper, let's not go into existential crisis territory right now. Alright. And there we go, friend. Alright. And then let's do one more. Oh, I forgot to remove Skyrim from the list here. There we go. Alright, one more, guys. Let's do one more. Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins. Oh, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh. Is it? Is it? Oh, oh, oh. Robot Overlord. Oh, I am sorry, TJL. That was almost. Oh my god, that was like pixels. That was pixels, man. Oh, wild. Absolutely wild. Love to see it, though. Love to see it. Because that's why I really like extending out the spin. Because then once it gets like, it's just like, ooh, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Fun. Very fun. Alright, Robot Overlord. Let me go ahead and get this going for you. Don't get robbed like I did, right? Alright. Getting all your information in here. Vanilla ice cream. That's a good one. Oh, you got the last one. Bro, you got the last one. Bro, that's it. We're out of vanilla ice cream now. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's amazing. Alright, I need to do something here real quick. Give me a second. I need to mark those orders as... No, not you, Bixby. I don't want to talk to you. Alright. Alright, there we go. Can't complain, right? Yeah. It's always fun doing these giveaways. Truly, truly fun. Okay, hold on. I need to add tag. There we go. All right, there we go. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're going to be doing another one of these because I want to do this mod to my... I want to do this mod to the other mini that I have. But here, let's show you guys... Well, first, let's unload this filament. Let's be responsible and unload the filament. No problem. Happy. But yeah. Here's the benchy. I don't have a light behind the camera, so it's like hard to see, but like, yeah, that came out pretty good. It's not perfect by any means. Like, this is not going to be, oh my god, amazing quality. But this is good enough quality for me to do test prints on and for me to do just random shit. That's what I want this for. I'm happy with this. I am very happy with this. So I'm happy this printer is back up and running into a reliable state that I can use without issue. So yeah. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I need to go use the bathroom, so I'm going to do that. Make sure to hug your loved ones. Fight for causes you believe in. Volunteer for causes you believe in. That's more important. And yeah, thank you so much. We're probably going to be back on Monday. Let's be real. I'm going to be too tired to stream tomorrow. It's my dad's birthday. We're going to be back on Monday. So we're going to be back on Monday with another filament giveaway. So I'll see you guys then. Everybody, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Nomad, signing off. Have a good night, guys.